Disclaimer: all contents provided by this channel are meant for educational and informational purposes only. It is very important to do your own research and analysis before making any investment based on your personal circumstances. Due diligence is the key. Trading market always has a risk involved.
Mga ka-chubs, unahin nating silipin ay si SP New Energy Corporation or simply SPNEC. SP New Energy Corporation or SPNEC, now under the control of Billionaire Manny B. Pangilinan, reported a net income of 5.7 billion pesos in 2023, driven by a gain on acquisition of Terra Solar Philippines and a strategic investment from Meralco. SPNEC's assets skyrocket by 825% to 51.2 billion pesos, while equity surged by 730% to 42.4 billion pesos. SPNEC's total revenues from contracts with customers stood at 635.45 billion pesos. Tapos ang breakdown niyan ay sales of electricity reached to 619.25 million pesos, while sales of installed service were at 16.2 million pesos. SPNEC reported a net income of 5.7 billion pesos in 2023. The crown jewel of SPNEC's portfolio is the 200 billion pesos Terra Solar project. This ambiguous initiative envisions to be the world's largest solar project will consist of 3,500 megawatts of solar panels and a massive 4,000 megawatts hour of battery storage capacity. Located in Nueva Ecija in Bulacan, the project is expected to generate over 5 billion kilowatt hours of clean electricity annually when it starts operation in 2026. To support this development, SPNEC has secured a substantial land bank exceeding 3,431 hectares. This includes nearly 3,000 hectares purchased outright and additional 454.9 hectares secured through leases. Tapos ito nga pala yung mga existing assets ni SPNEC. SPNEC's portfolio is also include operational solar farms in Catalagan, Batangas with 63 megawatts and Concepcion Tarlac with 150 megawatts. Tapos, syempre, si Terra Solar Philippines. Tapos, konting background lang sa mga investments ni Manny B. Pangilinan. So, on March 2023, Metro Pacific Investment Corporation invests 1.6 billion common shares for 2 billion pesos. In December of last year, MGen Renewable Energy or MGreen completed the 15.9 billion pesos investment, resulting in a 50.5% voting interest in SPNEC. MGreen has also acquired additional 2.17 billion shares of SPNEC from Solar Philippines Power Project Holdings Incorporated in January for 2.5 billion pesos. Solar Philippines, founded by Leandro Leviste, remains a major shareholder with 18.99 billion shares. Mga ka-chubs, next naman natin silipin ay si ABS-CBN Corporation or simply ABS. Media giant ABS-CBN Corporation suffered a setback in its effort to become profitable again, tripling its net loss to nearly 10 billion pesos last year due to the impairment of some of its legacy assets. Tapos, check lang natin tong Annex A na binigay ni ABS-CBN Corporation regarding sa kanyang income statement. So, tara, check natin to. The company's net loss widened to 12.8 billion pesos in 2023 to end another year in red. ABS-CBN, however, kept its revenue flat at 18.51 billion pesos and cut its spending by 4%, to 14.85 billion pesos. Tapos ang breakdown nito ay production cost with 7.4 billion pesos, cost of service 7.3 billion pesos, and cost of sales ay nasa 111 million pesos. It suffered impairment loss worth 9.12 billion pesos from goodwill and non-financial assets in broadband and cable business. ABS-CBN is in urgent discussion with its creditors to extend the 3-year standstill agreement for its remaining 12.6 billion loans. ABS-CBN informed regulators that as of April 11, it was still in talks with banks regarding the extending agreement's long stop date or yung deadline ng mga loans niya. Kasi sa June 30 ay deadline na nito, June 30, 2024. ABS-CBN's major creditors are Union Bank of the Philippines, BPI, BDO, RCBC, at si Security Bank. So, halos lahat pala to. Si Metrobank lang wala dito. ABS-CBN said other non-core assets such as unused land and private aircraft leasing and maintenance firm INAEC Aviation will be sold this year. INAEC fleet includes several helicopters and Beechcraft Super King Air 350i. So, check nyo na lang, baka gusto nyo ng helicopter, bilhin na kayo kay ABS-CBN. Mga ka-chubs, ang next naman natin silipin ay si China Banking Corporation. The Board of Directors of China Banking Corporation has approved a declaration of 1.20 pesos regular cash dividend and a 1 peso special cash dividend for a total of 2.20 pesos per share. Tapos, ang ex-date niya will be on May 2, 2024 with a dividend rate of 5.79%. Tapos, discuss lang natin na medyo palawakin lang natin. The Board of Directors of China Banking Corporation has approved the declaration of cash dividend of total of 2.20 pesos per share. The total cash dividend amounting to an all-time high of 5.9 billion pesos or 12% higher versus last year, representing 27% of China Bank's 2023's net income up to 22 billion pesos. It translates to a cash dividend yield of 6% based on the bank's 36.75 closing stock price as of April 17, 2024. China Bank is the fourth largest private domestic bank in the country. Mga ka-chubs, ang next naman natin silipin ay si Ayala Land Incorporated or simply ALI. Check lang natin yung share buyback transaction na dinisclose ni ALI last April 17, 2024 pursuant to Ayala Lands Incorporated share buyback program. The company informed the public it purchased around 6,950,000 common shares with the details as follows. So check nyo na lang yung mga details sa pagbili ni Ali sa mga shares niya. Pero ang total amount of share buyback na yan is nasa around 188.9 million pesos on April 17 alone. So grabe pala yung pagbili ni Ali ng mga shares niya. Bagsak na bagsak din kasi yung market kaya ganadong bumili ito si Ali. Mga ka-chubs, ang next naman nating silipin ay si Manila Water Company Incorporated or simply MWC. Manila Water Philippines Venture Incorporated, a wholly owned subsidiary of Manila Water Company Incorporated, entered into a share purchase agreement with Equiparco Holdings Corporation, Metropac Water Investment Corporation, and Twin Peak Hydro Resource Corporation for the sale and purchase of their 30%, and 10% interest respectively in Equi-Pacific Holdings Corporation, equivalent to a total of 315 million shares. The purchase price is nasa around 3.65 pesos per share, resulting to a total purchase price of nasa around 1.15 billion pesos. The acquisition will allow Manila Water Philippines Venture Incorporated to establish a strong foothold and strategic growth in its water and wastewater supply operations in the province of Laguna. Laguna Water District Aquatech Resource Corporation is a joint venture company registered at the Securities and Exchange Commission. That was created by Eque Pacific Holdings Corporation and Laguna Water District. Mga kachabs, ang next naman nating silipin ay si Metropolitan Bank and Trust Company or simply MBT. Metrobank has earmarked as much as 5 billion pesos for its capital expenditure this year. Of the total amount, Metrobank has committed 70% to boost its information technology or IT system. The bank's capital expenditure jumped by 27.4% to 4.7 billion pesos in 2023 from 3.69 billion pesos in 2022. The earnings of the country's second largest private bank in terms of asset hits a record high of 42.2 billion pesos in 2023, a 29% increase from its previous year, driven by asset expansion, higher margins, improved efficiency levels, and better asset quality. Mga kachabs, ang next naman natin silipin ay si Mega World Corporation at si MREIT. Mega World Corporation sold 4,650,000 common shares of MREIT at an offer price of 12.30 pesos per share, a 4.2% discount equivalent to 500 million pesos before deduction for fees and taxes under a block sale transaction. Mga kachabs, next naman natin silipin ay si BDO Unibank Incorporated or simply BDO. BDO, the C family's banking arm, reported a strong start for the year with net earnings rising to 12% to 18.5 billion pesos in the first quarter on a steady growth across core business. This positive performance translates to a healthy annualized return on common equity of 14.3% for BDO. Net interest income increased by 13%, while gross customer loans expanding by 13%. Meanwhile, deposits expanded by 13%. The bank's capital strength also saw improvement with common equity increase by 12%, reflecting BDO continued profitability.
If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe to Code Chubby Trader, like the video, and share with family and friends. I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye for now.